Hi, welcome to Learning Monkey. I am Vikram. In this class, we will try to understand AND to AC and add to AC. So, memory reference instruction. So, how this AND instruction and add instruction will get executed, that we will try to understand. In our previous classes, we have understood the different types of memory reference instructions. We have seen that 6 different types of memory reference instructions are possible. So these are the 6 different memory reference instructions. In this class, we are going to understand AND and add memory reference instruction, how those operations, how those instructions with opcode values AND and add will get executed, that we will try to understand in this class. Before understanding the execution of those instructions, this is the 4th part of our instruction cycle, execute the instruction. So in that we are going to understand these two. So before understanding these two instructions, how they are getting executed, we will try to understand how our computer will get, our computer will work on binary operations. What does that mean is, so what is a binary operation? An operation which is performed on 2 operands is what we call it as binary operation. So it is, for example, if you want to add 2 plus 3, so this is a binary operation. Unary operation means only on one operand. So this binary operation, so this is a binary operation, and is also a binary operation. AND operation means 2 and 3. So this is the symbol used for AND. And 2 plus 3, whenever we want to do 2 plus 3 binary operation, how our computer works is, one of the operand, for example, if you take 3, one of the operand, before doing this addition, one of the operand will already be copied, will already be transferred onto accumulator register. So let's try to understand this. So this accumulator register is already filled with this value. So the 3 will already been transferred into accumulator, and now the AND operation is performed on 2, which is stored in data register. So the data, so now whenever we want to do AND operation, the value, the second operand will get transferred to data register, and then the AND operation is performed by adder and logic unit. So the concept of adder and logic unit has already been discussed in our previous videos, and every video in our channel is going to be a part of entire course or a playlist. Our suggestion is to follow the entire course so that you can have better understanding of the concepts, and the link for the playlist is provided in the description below. So this is how the binary operations will get performed on our computer. So what happens is, one of the operand value will already be copied into the accumulator. The load operation, using the load accumulator operation, in our next class we will try to understand about load accumulator operation. So before doing the binary operation, before summing up 2 plus 3, what happens is the accumulator is loaded with 3. So before this operation will get performed, the compiler is going to construct the instructions in that way. So this 3 will get loaded onto the accumulator, and in the next operation 2 and 3 will get added by using this operation. So let's try to understand our first operation, first instruction execution, AND to accumulator. So AND to accumulator is happening means one of the we have to assume that one of the operand is already there in the accumulator. Okay, so this is how our program will get converted by using the compiler. So the compiler is going to so the program that we have will get converted so in such a way so that the loading operation is done prior to the addition or AND operation. Okay, so this is very important to understand. This point is, so now AND to AC. So what happens is, up until T3 we have covered in our previous classes. So the T0, T1 is used for fetch, T2 is used for decode, and T3 is used to read the effective address. Now the 4th timing cycle where the execution starts. Whenever the D0 and T4 are true, So because the AND operation is having a value of 0 0 0 0, whenever the AND operation is having a value of 0 0, the what we call it is opcode is having a value of 0 0 0, it means that D0 will get activated and T4 will get activated. So whenever D0 and T4 are getting activated, whenever whenever the operand is having, opcode is having 0 0 0, D0 will get activated. With that, whenever T4 is getting activated, so this operation will get performed. So the hardware will get connected in such a way. So let's try to understand for this one execution how the hardware will be. So for only for this execution we'll try to understand how the hardware will be. Whenever this is AND gate, D0 and T4, whenever D0 and T4 are true, so this control signal, so this circuitry is there in the control unit. So from there this signal will get generated and all these three will get connected and 7 will get activated. So what are the activations that need to be done whenever D0 and T4 has to be, whenever D0 and T4 are true, which means what kind of operations has to be done? So that is decided in this timing cycle. So it is, so the read operation will get activated, so this will get connected, and the load, so here memory address will get read from this and this will get transferred onto this control bus, and the load operation, so the load of the data register, will get activated. So with this what happens, whenever the read is activated, the address will get the address value, the address in the address register, based upon that address the value in that memory unit will get transferred to the common bus, and it is present at all the inputs, and but only the load of the data register will get activated because D0 and T4 are getting activated. So the DR register load will get activated, so the value that has been fetched from the memory will get transferred into data register. So this is what happening in this line of code. Okay, so whenever D0 and T5 are getting activated, so in the next timing cycle, so the data register is filled with 2. So in our assumption, the 3 is already there in the accumulator and the data register is now filled with 2. So this is already accumulated with 3. So this is accumulator register. So now what happens in the next step, in the next timing cycle, whenever D0 and T5 are true, whenever D0 and T5 are true, so what is the operation that we have to do? We have to perform this operation. So the accumulator values, the accumulator value will get transferred here, and the data register value, see here, the data register value will get transferred here, and the AND operation, AND logical operation is done. So the logical circuit for arithmetic logic shift unit has already been discussed. So based upon that the circuitry will get activated and this operation will performed, and apart from this the other operation that is performed is SC is going to be 0. SC means sequence counter. So after the execution of every instruction, the sequence counter will be made to 0. So what does that mean? Whenever the sequence counter is made to 0, T0 will get activated. T0 is getting activated means we have to fetch the next instruction. So here with this instruction, with this T5 and D0 is equal to 0, D0 is equal to 1, what happens is the execution of the operation will be done, and the next operation should be fetch the next instruction. In order to make that happen, what we are going to do is we are going to make a sequence counter to 0. So the clear option of sequence counter will get activated and the sequence counter will become 0. So the next instruction, the fetch, decode effective address reading and the execution of the next instruction will be done. So this is how execution of instruction after instruction after instruction will be done on the computer. So the next operation is add to accumulator. Add to accumulator means whenever D1 and T4 are getting activated, so the operand will get transferred onto data register. So here this one will get transferred, this one will get transferred, sorry, this one will get transferred. Okay, so this value will get transferred to DR, DR will get transferred, the value 2 will get transferred to DR, and see here, so what is the operation that we have to do? AC. So whenever D1 and T5 are true, we are going to add accumulator value and DR value. So the circuitry for logical ALU, based upon that, those particular signals will get activated so that this operation will be done, and after that C out is equal to E. So the carry out that we are going to get will get stored in this E flip flop. And the next one is SC, sequence counter will become 0. Because the execution of the instruction has been done, we have to make the sequence counter to 0. As and when the sequence counter is 0 means we are going to start our instruction cycle again. The instruction cycle will get executed as the program counter is already filled with the next instruction's address. The next instruction in the memory of the program will get executed. Okay, so this is how the AND operation and the add operation is done for the memory reference instruction. Hope you got the clarity on this concept. Thanks for watching. If you haven't subscribed to our channel, please subscribe to our channel and press bell icon for the latest updates. And if you have any doubts regarding this concept, please post your doubt in the comment section below. And if you feel that this video is very much helpful to you, please give us a like symbol and please share this video with your friends so that they will also get benefited. Thanks for watching.